My name is Salvador Manuel Parra Gómez. First of all, and after analyzing candy company business case, I would like to expose the following. Before delving at the packaging process details, it's necessary having knowledge of all the development and the diversity of the products that the company has had. Above to understand the process, simplicity and flexibility, in this way we could coordinate the plant as the produce all the marketing equipment articles. I would like to mention the importance of having the correct analysis of cost, volume, utility, or break-even. All this for being able to examine the relation and determine accurately the income related to the volume and knowing in which point the cost will be recovered. The revenue is zero when the volume is zero, so I must analyze in which point we admit the increased process, resulting in disproportion. Starting to the product packaging, it's necessary to remember all the fixed available assets, machinery, facilities for example. Above to be able to optimize them, or it's necessary to change them. The material cost and the workforce are not the only ones. We need to keep in mind the engineering costs or indirect charges, which ones are directly related to manufacturing process. They must be borne in mind for the correct control of cost and the capture of the managerial level decisions. The model's primordial intention is taking all the inventories related decisions in order to answer what is next. How many raw materials are needed? How often? For answering this we must keep in mind the storage capacity, demand, price, delivery times, and the variability of these factors. In any system used to take decisions or to execute that operation, all the costs must be present. There are three types of cost: the cost of head or the take stock, the order cost, and the short stage cost. The capture of decisions is fundamental. There is a hierarchy of responsibility in the manufacturing, as in everything else. The above hierarchy starts with the vice president of manufacturing and in descending order until the worker. Each of these centers is called engineering cost centers. I will check every level to find the key locations. That's going to modify the above is necessary because in case of many companies it's not possible to say which direction of the change represents an improvement in a first look. We must also keep in mind the fixing price policies to knowing the dynamic conditions of the situation in which the product is situated in front of his competitors. All the new products have a characteristic of protection. These features tend to disappear when the competitors attack. To our products, later a quick expansion period of sales in approach, when we conquer the market acceptance, the correct marketing campaign could place us favorably of the market, redesign the product, looking for a new global market, etc. As we all know, since the innovation works are reducing the competition, the one that seeks to replace the same product to later become it into a special product. The executives are increasingly talking about the needs of having a better planning and prevent administrations. The task of the current engineer consists of providing not only the answer of what we need to provide, also the how, responding to the reason why, and finally when. It is clearly that the particular needs of every company can determine particular limits for their marketing strategic decisions. Planning will be defined as the process that quantifies and defines the aims of the company for a special period. To control the packaging, as I already said, firstly I must know all the particularities of the company. The relevant words will be process, project to obtain information and to consider options. Quantify, fixed goals that establish benchmarks. Define, stimulate the managerial body at any level to documenting strategies to fulfill goals. Meanwhile, we formalize our review process. To conclude, I must say that, in my opinion, that usefulness is objective. This has to be based on facts already known, incomes and cost, but it is necessary to realize the difference of probability. Profitability is the potential for generate usefulness and benefits that involve the uncertainty future facts. The later world must be applied to candy company due to it must do a specific focus on the business skills across his products, service and functions to generate future usefulness. My participation as engineer will be direct always to optimize and take advantage of resources, having in mind always the profitability of the company rather than the utility that is being generated by the utility.